The sun was setting over the vast plains of Minecraft, its blocky rays casting long shadows across the prison's stone walls. Inside, Alex sat silently on a cold iron bench, gripping a rusted pickaxe fragment she'd managed to smuggle in. Her cell, one of many in this sprawling fortress, was surrounded by lava-filled moats and patrolled by relentless iron golems. She wasn't supposed to be here. Framed for stealing an enchanted diamond sword, Alex knew the only way to prove her innocence was to escape and uncover the truth. Night fell, and the prison grew quiet. The guards, villagers clad in heavy armor, patrolled lazily, their footsteps echoing down the stone corridors. Alex waited for the signal, a single torch flickering in the hallway. When it happened, her heart raced. Steve, her trusted ally on the outside, had found a way to distract the guards. She took out the pickaxe fragment and began chipping away at a loose stone in the cell wall. The noise was faint, barely audible over the crackle of torches, but every sound felt deafening in the silence. The stone gave way, revealing a narrow tunnel barely big enough to crawl through. She squeezed inside, dragging a small satchel of supplies behind her. The tunnel was dark and suffocating. Alex's hands scraped against jagged rocks as she crawled forward, her breath quickening. After what felt like an eternity, she emerged into an underground storage room. Wooden crates and barrels were stacked haphazardly, some marked with the symbol of the prison. She rummaged through the supplies, finding a handful of torches, a flint and steel, and a worn-out map. The map detailed the prison's layout, including a hidden sewer system that led outside. It wasn't just an escape route, it was a labyrinth, filled with traps and hostile mobs. Footsteps approached. Alex extinguished her torch and pressed herself against a barrel. Two guards entered the room, chatting about a recent raid on a nearby village. They didn't notice her as they grabbed supplies and left, leaving the door slightly ajar. Alex slipped through the door and into the main corridor. The map guided her toward the sewer entrance, but it wasn't going to be easy. A series of pressure plates and tripwires lined the floor, connected to dispensers loaded with arrows. She took a deep breath, placed a cobblestone block on the first pressure plate, and darted forward, narrowly avoiding a hail of arrows. The sewer entrance was guarded by a single iron golem, its glowing red eyes scanning the area. Alex crafted a quick distraction, setting a barrel on fire with her flint and steel. As smoke filled the corridor, the golem stomped toward the blaze, giving her just enough time to slip past and descend into the sewers. The air was damp and foul, the sound of rushing water echoing through the narrow tunnels. Alex lit a torch and followed the map, but the sewers were infested with silverfish and skeletons. She fought them off with a rusty sword she'd found earlier, her movements precise and calculated. Each clash reminded her of what was at stake. Deeper into the sewer, she encountered a massive iron door, its surface engraved with runes. A riddle was etched above it. Only the brave and the wise may pass. Light the path, and the way will open. She placed her torch in a nearby holder, illuminating a series of pressure plates arranged in a pattern. After studying the map and the runes, she stepped on the plates in a specific order. The ground shook, and the door creaked open, revealing a hidden chamber filled with treasures and a glowing portal frame. Alex approached cautiously, her eyes scanning for traps. Among the treasures was a book, its cover marked with the same symbol as the crates in the storage room. She opened it, revealing detailed plans for a conspiracy involving the enchanted sword she'd been accused of stealing. The real culprits were using the prison as a front for their operations. She took the book and stepped through the portal. The world around her blurred, and she found herself in a dense jungle, far from the prison walls. The sunrise painted the horizon in hues of orange and gold, signaling a new beginning. Alex knew her journey was far from over. Armed with the evidence she needed, she set off to clear her name and bring justice to those who had wronged her. The jungle seemed alive, its towering trees whispering promises of challenges and triumphs ahead. Her escape was just the beginning.